Hello and welcome to the South Paris Arena. It's day 6 of the Goalball at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. Two classification matches in our first session. First up, it's France against Egypt, and then United States of America versus Islamic Republic of Iran. I'm delighted to welcome you along to Goalball, unique to the Paralympic Games. It's one of two sports that doesn't have an Olympic equivalent. It's fast, it's physical, and it's very entertaining. Goalball is designed for athletes with a vision impairment. All the players on the court are required to wear patches and blackout eye masks. That ensures a level playing field across all the players on the court and across the competition. Teams consist of 6 players, with 3 members playing at any one time. And the simple aim of Goalball is to try and throw a ball past your opponent and score into the back of the net. It sounds simple, but a lot of hard work goes into the game of Goalball. And the beauty of the sport is that players can use a variety of different techniques to release the ball, including the 180 degrees turn, full rotation, and even some players throw the ball in between their legs. You can spin the ball, you can bounce the ball, it's completely up to you. Ball has to bounce twice though, once in your team area and once in your neutral area. The court is separated into 3 sections. Either side of the centre line is the neutral area, and the areas in front of the goals are the team area. The crowd warming up with our players for our first match. It's the hosts, France, taking on the IPSA African champions, Egypt. This is a classification playoff to complete the overall standings. 8 teams in the men's side of the competition, and this is to finish 7th overall in the standings. The host, France, a relatively new team established in 2017. One to follow, Elias Uni, 18 years of age, 9 goals so far in Paris. They've had a lot of close games so far at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games, including a match against the United States of America. Only 1 goal in it between the 2 teams.
Quelques 5 minutes avant le début de la compétition, et voici les 3 premiers joueurs à représenter la France sur le terrain.
There are 5 minutes remaining until the start of competition. Ladies and gentlemen, and now the starting lineup from
Omar Mohamed for Egypt, the oldest player in the team at 27 years of age. It's a young, inexperienced side competing at their first Paralympics in 32 years. Omar Mohamed, 4 goals so far. They learnt a lot from their experience against Brazil in the quarter-finals.
Et voici maintenant les 3 premiers joueurs à représenter l'Égypte sur le terrain.
Now the starting lineup from Egypt.
Numéro 3.
Number 3, Ahmed Abdel Razek.
The ball is similar size to a basketball, and it has 2 bells inside and weighs 1.25 kilograms.
Number 7, Omar Mohammed.
Our refereeing team from Japan and Canada. They will help us guide us through the game. Their voices will be heard around the venue, and their calls are really important for the players and coaches. All that the players are warming up with, 1.25 kilograms, similar to a standard bag of sugar that you'll find in the cupboard at home. It's a serious workout for the players. Omar Mohammed starts. 25 goals at the IPSA World Championships. Scored 2 goals in the IPSA African Championships final. So the youngster, Elias Uni, starts. 31 goals at the IPSA European B Championships, and he was voted the best young player at those championships back in June. Head coach for Egypt, Mohamed Farahat. The coach guiding Egypt to the Paralympics for the first time in 32 years after winning the IPSA African Championships. Players can use the frame of the goal to position themselves on the court. And the court markings are tactile, so they're slightly raised, so players can navigate their way around the court. It's been an amazing experience for this France team competing at the Paralympics for the very first time. They've really enjoyed the special atmosphere inside the South Paris Arena. Vivian Fournier-Deschamps, the head coach for France, guided them to 4th place at the European C Championships in Rotterdam last year. The referees checking the patches and the eye shades, blackout eye shades for all the players. Process that takes place before the start of the match and before the start of the second half. It's been a great atmosphere inside the South Paris Arena during Paris 2024. But goalball is unique in many ways, and in particular with the crowd noise. Fans have to be silent whilst the ball is in play. That allows the players to hear the ball when it's thrown. So the crowd will fall silent. The referees will help them through the game. This is the chance for the hosts to make some noise from the stands.
Egypt on my right. I'd like to remind everyone to keep quiet when the ball is in play and switch off your mobile phones. Thank you. Egypt starts with the ball. Quiet, please. Center.
It's France against Egypt at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games for the chance to finish 7th overall in the standings out of the 8 teams in the men's side of the competition. It may not be a medal match or a semi-final, but the chance for these players to try and finish as high as possible in the overall standings is really key, especially for these two sides, as France score the first goal inside the opening minute. Kadaboulia with the first goal. It just powers through. Omar Mohamed. That's Bouilia's third goal at these Paralympic Games. Great start for the hosts. This French team established in 2017, a young side competing at their first Paralympic Games. As for Egypt, back on the big stage for 32 years, competing in their 5th Paralympic Games overall. They won bronze medals in 1992 and 1988, and silver medal at the 1984 Paralympic Games. It's a rapid game, Goalball. Players have 10 seconds to return the ball once they've made the initial defensive block, and players can use the entirety of that team area to try and build up some momentum. And that one ends up into the back of the net thanks to a good bouncing effort from Omar Mohamed. Pace and bounce, and over the top of Uni in the centre for France. Omar Mohamed gets Egypt 5th goal. That's his personal statistics. That's Egypt's 9th goal overall in Paris. And that's a ball over back to France. Ball has to bounce twice when you throw the ball. Once inside your team area, those two zones directly in front of the goal, and once in the neutral area, the two sections that are either side of the centre line. Egypt, lowest scorers in terms of goals scored on the men's side of the competition. That's their 9th goal they've scored overall here in Paris. And France have their 2nd. The power too much. Bouilia off to a great start. Aiming for that left pocket. Players will try and target those gaps in between the centre and the wing players. Players can start their run-up from outside the court as long as the ball is thrown once you're inside the court, and it bounces twice. Once in the team area, once in the neutral area. Some players get really creative to try and build up momentum when throwing the ball. Uni with a run-up and a full rotation throw. Players get creative with how they throw the ball. Some players even throw the ball between their legs, facing away from the opposition goal. It's a remarkable technique. most players work on the full rotation throw. It's demonstrated here by Bouillia. 2 goals already in the match for Kadat Bouillia, who has really praised the incredible support that his team have had during the Paralympic Games here at the South Paris Arena. He's talked about that it's something that really makes the team stronger. Fantastic support. And it's through again. France have a third. This time it comes from Nabil Bayesh. Had a bit of bounce, but Egypt really should have kept that one out. France are finding joy in between those pockets of the Egypt defence. Nabil Bayesh, 8 goals now here in Paris. Plays for club side Marseille and away from the international team. He was part of the French team that competed at the European Para Championships in Rotterdam last year. The players can use the court markings, which are slightly raised, to try and navigate their way around the team area and position themselves. Instant reply after the timeout by Egypt. Sayed Awad.
Et le but pour l'Égypte, c'est Sayed Awad, temps restant 8 minutes 41.
Goes through the legs of Nabil Bayesh. Players can use any part of their body to block the ball, and they won't try and lie flat. They'll try and raise their bodies. Try and make a ramp to try and push the ball over the crossbar. On that occasion, though, it just went through the legs of Bayesh. Centre player for both teams is often the one to try and coordinate the defence. Responsible for helping with their wing players to close those pockets. And at the moment, it's something that both teams will be trying to improve during the match. Lots of goals have come through those pockets between the centre and wing players. All the players for Egypt competing at their first Paralympic Games. Omar Mohamed saying we are still a very new side to goalball, and we're evolving in each game. It's certainly been a learning experience in all the games they played. But great for Egypt to be back at the Paralympics for the first time in 32 years. Players can try and spin the ball or bounce the ball. Try and bamboozle their opposition. Trying to push towards that corner is Awad. Nabil Bayesh right behind it. Players can make noise before the ball has been thrown. Once the ball has been released, you need to be silent. Otherwise, you'll concede a noise penalty. You don't have to stay in your position all the time. If you start the game on the left, you can throw from the center or from the right. Try and mix things up, get creative. Quick reply from Omar Mohamed. Trying to catch out Adil Baish with a quick reply. Lots of cross-court efforts. You can throw straight, you can try and throw cross-court. You can mix up your shot selection.
Thank you.
France consistently improving over the last couple of years as they built up to the Paralympic Games. Solid performance at the European Para Championships in Rotterdam. As Egypt draw it level, 3-3. Awad once again. Bouillier's body position, almost just angling it into the back of the net. Two goals for Said Awad. Had only scored 2 goals in the entirety of the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. He's doubled that inside the first half. It's been entertaining so far, 6 goals, but I'm sure the two coaches, Mohamed Farahat and Vivian Fournier-Deschambert, want to try and tighten up that defence. Court is synthetic, resilient flooring. It's got a little bit of give to it, but players do wear some padding. Nice dummy run from Omar Mohamed. Decent effort from Awad. Ball over, so that ball has crossed the centre line after the defensive block, which means it goes back to the team who threw the ball. It's always a great way of building up pressure. If you can't score, the next best thing is to try and get that ball back and pile it on. Uni, a really versatile player for France. He started the Paralympics playing on the left, moved to the right, he's now playing in the centre. Egypt have conceded 21 goals in their last 2 matches against stern opposition in Brazil and Japan. Trying to tighten up their defence in this classification game. Substitution for France. Ambroise Daudin comes on for Kader Bouelia. Daudin, 43 years of age. He's the oldest player in the squad. He's introduced to goalball in 2017, at the time when the France men's team was established. Like 4 of his teammates, competes for Lyon. Top side of the game in France. Great pressure from Egypt. That's 2 consecutive ball overs. France having to get through a lot of defensive work. Throw after throw, they're blocking, and that's another one. France remaining stubborn. And it's not 4th time lucky for Egypt. Players can use the frame of the goal to position themselves on the court. Good work from the centre player, Abdelrazek. Centre player often has to be alert to that second bounce once the initial block is made. Try and regather the ball before it crosses over the centre line. Beautiful finish in off the post, and France retake the lead. Off the team bench area and onto the score sheet for Ambroise Daudin. He nudges France back into the lead. That's a scintillating finish from Uni. Nothing the Egyptian team could do about that one. Speed and precision with a hint of bounce. Beautiful from Uni. Five goals for France, scored by 4 different players. It's a team effort for the hosts. Quick reply from Abdelrazek. That's only his 3rd throw of the match. Centre players often don't get involved with the attacking part of the game. They leave that down to the wing players. Eager to get on with it, Omar Mohamed, but he has to wait for the referee's signal to press play and just tiptoes his way across the team area. Nicely done, and he nearly gets a goal. Players can throw from anywhere in the team area. The ball has 2 bells inside. Weighs 1.25 kilograms. The upper body strength of the players in goalball is remarkable. Game of strength and stamina. Omar Mohamed comes off for Egypt. Ahmed El Sayed comes on for Egypt. Part of the team that competed at the 2022 IPSA World Championships. 1 goal at the World Championships, has already got 1 goal here in Paris. Can he help Egypt? 30 seconds remaining in the first half to try and nudge them closer. Try and squeeze the gap in the scoreline. Half-time, and it's delight for the hosts. They lead by 5 goals to 3 at the break. In the first half that turned one way, then the next. In this classification playoff for 7th and 8th overall in the standings, the hosts lead by 5 goals to 3.
Number 3, Nabil Baish, and number 6, Ambroise Dogan, 1 goal, and number 5, Kanaoualian, 2 goals. Egypt goal scorer in the first half. Number 7, Omar Mohamed, 1 goal, and number 5, Sayed Awad, 2 goals. Soon coming more of this top-level goal ball. Lots of goals in this exciting game. Going on, and some of these teams get the first win in the tournament today.
It's been an entertaining watch. Uni got France off to a great start. In fact, that was Kadaboulia with the first goal. 1 of 2 in the first half. Omar Mohamed scoring his 5th at these Paralympic Games. A lot of power behind that throw from Boulia. This is the first of 2 goals from Sayed Awad, doubling his tally the Paralympic Games, and that was a pinpoint throw from Dogon off the team bench area and nestling that ball into the back of the net. Even in terms of blocks, Egypt with a couple more throws. France have conceded Couple more ball overs. Egypt trying to sustain that pressure. Anticipation in the stands ahead of the second half.
This is the second half of the game between Egypt on my left, France on my right. Halftime score is France 5, Egypt 3. France starts with the ball. Quiet please, center.
Back underway, second half of this men's classification playoff. France against Egypt. At the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. Two teams have switched ends of the court, which offers up different opportunities for the players. Some teams prefer and players prefer different sides of the court. Depends if you're right or left-handed. For France. It's a ball over back to France, so if the ball crosses the centre line after you've made that defensive block, it goes back to the team who threw the ball. Great way of building up some pressure. Can they make it count, France? Good work from Abdelrazek, a centre player who will coordinate the defence. Communication really key in goalball. Players can use the frame of the goal and the court markings to position themselves on the court. Court lines are slightly raised. Those lines directly in front of the goal on the right and left in the centre helps the players position themselves in front of the goal. 18-year-old Elias Uni, a talisman for France. So versatile, really important to this French team. 31 goals at the European B Championships for Uni. And 10 goals to his name here in Paris. The elder statesman of the team, Ambroise Daudin, 43 years of age. Playing in his first Paralympic Games. Lots of these players on the court. In fact, all 12 of the players across the two squads competing at a Paralympic Games for the very first time. Move around the court to try and create different angles to throw the ball. As long as the ball bounces twice, once in the team area, those two zones directly in front of the goal, and once in the neutral area, the two sections either side of the centre line. And you can get creative with how you throw the ball. Some players do a full rotation on the spot to try and generate power. Some try and bend their runs around the team area. The crowd just getting excited. We're reminded to try and stay as quiet as possible by our referees. Two cross-court efforts, one from Awad, one from Nabil Baish. Awad testing the two wingers, mixing it up, keeping France guessing. Centre player will work with their two wingers to try and close those pockets between the centre player and the two wingers. Good work from Abdel Razak. Using the frame of the goal to align himself on the court. Nicely done from El Sayed. It's another ball over back to Egypt. Crossing that centre line again. No goals in the second half so far. We had all 8 goals in the first 12 minutes. It's 2 halves of 12 minutes in goalball, but the clock stops every time the ball goes out. Timeout called by France. Teams have 4 timeouts during a match. They have to take 1 before half-time. They can't use all 4 in the second half. 45 seconds to get your message across. In a game where communication is really crucial. Every word counts. Mohamed Farahat geeing up his players as the court is mopped of any sweat or water. Has to be as dry and clean as possible. Interesting noises coming from the France team. Players can make sounds before the ball is released. It may not be a semi-final or a medal match, but it means a lot to these two teams. Try and finish 7th out of the 8 teams. France, new side in international goalball, established in 2017. Beating at their first Paralympic Games, Egypt. Back at the Paralympics. The first time in 32 years. Nearly for El Sayed. Good work from Dodon. El Sayed comes off for Egypt. Omar Mohamed. 5 goals here in Paris, 1 goal in this match. He's had a short break on the team bench. And now he's back into the thick of the action to try and get Egypt back level. scored 2 goals in the IPSA African Championships final against Algeria. You need a bit of magic from Omar Mohamed. Both teams have certainly sharpened up their defence. No goals so far. That's close, though. There was space there, right in the corner. Inches away from a 6th for France. As we approach the final quarter of the match. Just 2 goals in it. Eleven goals overall for Egypt here in Paris. But they're used to scoring many at the Paralympics. Incredibly, at the 1988 Paralympic Games, they won the bronze medal, only scoring 2 goals during the tournament and conceded none. Need to try and find 2 goals, though, from somewhere here, Egypt. Mohamed with a good effort and finds the back of the net. Just the spark that Egypt needed.
Et le but pour l'Égypte signé Omar Mohamed en restant 5 minutes 20.
2 goals for Mohamed. An important one for Egypt. Just the 1 goal in it, with over 5 minutes remaining. But an instant reply from France. One brings 2. It's been a tight and tense second half. Nabil Baïch potentially gets his biggest goal for France.
Et la réaction immédiate de l'équipe de France avec Nabil Baïch en restant 5 minutes 14.
Timeout called by France. Court being mopped. Try and wipe away any sweat or excess water. Substitution for France. A significant contribution by Nabil Baïch. 2 big goals in the game. And Boualia comes back onto the court. It's been a real team effort by France. 4 different scorers. They've got a little bit of a cushion. Egypt haven't scored more than 4 goals in a game so far. Sometimes it's just a simple shoelace. Players will change up their direction of throws, try and go cross-court. Ball has to bounce twice, once in the team area. There's 2 sections in front of the goal, and once in the neutral area. 2 zones either side of the centre line. Using the frame of the goal to position himself on the court. Good bouncing effort. Bounce the ball, spin the ball. Mix things up. Oh, good save. Boualia, good effort from Awad from Egypt. Uni right behind that throw. Teams will try different tricks to confuse their opponent. They'll try and join together almost like they were doing a switch over of the ball, but then keep hold of it, move around the team area. Won't necessarily just stay in their fixed position on the left or right. Testing. Boualia is Omar Mohamed. Good effort from Uni. And the ball just hangs in the air from a bounce and delivery. It makes it really difficult for players to pick up the sound of the bells inside the ball. 2 bells inside this 1.25 kilogram ball. Ball weighs similar to a standard bag of sugar that you'll find in the cupboard at home. It's a physical workout for the players. You have to have really good upper body strength. Continuously throw the ball. Abdelrazek comes off. El Sayed is on for Egypt. Farhat deciding that he needs to try and get as much attacking prowess into his team. Final 2 minutes. All 3 of the players on the court have got goals here at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. Change up in the centre for Egypt. The 5, Awad playing in that centre role for Egypt. No goal, and that was an awkward effort. He was moving to his left, he had to fling himself to his right. It was a good effort. Just over 90 seconds remain. France leads 6-4. We're on course to finish 7th overall in the standings. Timeout call by France. Teams have 45 seconds. Rest up, get the key messages from the coaches. Support inside the South Paris Arena during the match and throughout the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games has been excellent. Certainly when France have been involved. It's been an electric atmosphere. Unique sport in so many ways, and the crowd have to be silent whilst the ball is in play, but they certainly make their voices heard once a goal goes in. And this place will erupt if France can find another goal. Every block so crucial. Concentration is key. Uni, the bouncing effort. Oh, it squeezes under Awad, but working in tandem with Mohamed. Manages to stop the ball. Players will try and work in partnerships to try and close that pocket in between the centre and the wing players. That was a testing throw, dealt with by Uni, and the crowd sensing they're getting closer, France. 30 seconds away. This French team established in 2017. And that one just creeps along the goal line. Nervy moments for France, but they are there. They know that the game is all but won. Teams have 10 seconds to throw the ball. And there are 4 seconds remaining. France competing in their first Paralympic Games. An expectant home crowd. Are seconds away from witnessing history for France. It's full time, and it's France's first ever Paralympic win. What a moment. Look what it means. It may not be a semi-final or a medal match, but they finished 7th overall in the standings. A team established 7 years ago have secured their first win at a Paralympic Games. Moments to treasure. Egypt back playing at the Paralympic Games for the first time in 32 years. It's been a brilliant experience for them. I'm sure they've learnt a lot. All the players in the Egypt squad competing at the Paralympic Games for the very first time. respect between the two teams. And a crowd that has been silent during the match now gets a chance to raise the roof at the South Paris Arena. Egypt getting a warm reception too. Supporters enjoying the game in multiple different ways. Those touchscreen tablets available for spectators with a vision impairment. Fans can track the ball's position on the court in real time with their fingertips. And I'm sure they'll have enjoyed that match. France, with their first ever win at a Paralympic Games. They win by 6-4.
Here at South Paris Arena, 6-4. Goalball is men's classification game, United States of America against the Islamic Republic of Iran.
The story of the game in the stats.
Joining us, have a great day and enjoy the competition.
France made 3 more blocks. Egypt, 2 more throws. Both teams had to get through a lot of defensive work. But that important stat right at the top. 6 goals for France, 4 for Egypt. And France have secured 7th place at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games.
Allez, on va revivre ensemble les meilleurs moments du match sur l'écran géant.
Please direct your attention to the video board for highlights from the first game.
History for the hosts. France secure their first ever win at a Paralympic Games. France finished 7th, Egypt 8th overall. A brilliant first game in our first session here at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games.
Retrouvez toutes les gammes de produits Paris 2024 dans les boutiques officielles et les points de vente sur site. Votre point de vente du jour est ouvert. C'est maintenant ou jamais.
Find all the Paris 2024 product ranges in official boutiques and on-site sales outlets. The merchandise store is still open. It's now or never.
On accueille la frige, s'il vous plaît, la mascotte est sur le terrain de jeu. On l'applaudit, on danse avec la frige, c'est parti. Paralympic mascot, the frige is here with you. You can take pictures with her. Enjoy!
Pour le Alors on danse.
Profitez du service d'audio-description et de commentaires en direct. Scannez le QR code sur l'écran vidéo. Le service est disponible une fois connecté sur l'application officielle Paris 2024.
Make the most of our audio description and live commentary service. Scan the QR code on the video board and it's available once you log in to the official Paris 2024 app.
Dans quelques instants, le match entre les États-Unis d'Amérique et la République islamique d'Iran. Quelques informations sur les deux équipes. Les États-Unis ont pris la médaille d'argent, c'était aux Jeux paralympiques de 2016 à Rio, 3e place aux Jeux para 2004 et au pied du podium 4e à Tokyo lors des derniers Jeux paralympiques en 2020. Du côté de la République islamique d'Iran, parmi les résultats notables, on peut noter une 3e place aux Jeux paralympiques asiatiques en 2022.
Ladies and gentlemen, so we're starting our next classification playoff game. United States of America against the Islamic Republic of Iran. We just saw a first game today and France won. Egypt 6-4. This means that France is 7th in this tournament, that Egypt is team number 8. The winner of this game will be 5th in Paris 2024 Paralympics. Both teams played yesterday in the men's quarterfinal games. Final score, Ukraine, Islamic Republic of Iran was 6-3, and United States of America, Japan, final score was 4-6. Top scorers from the teams before today's game. USA number 6, Callahan Young, 15 goals, and Islamic Republic of Iran, 3 Hassan Safarian 7 Milatsori Bowl. 10 goals. Exciting game starting soon here at South Paris Arena 6.
Mesdames et messieurs, merci d'accueillir les athlètes et les équipes des États-Unis d'Amérique et de la République islamique d'Iran.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to meet our athletes. Please welcome the teams United States of America and Islamic Republic of Iran.
Nous allons maintenant découvrir les joueurs des États-Unis d'Amérique.
Now it's time to meet the players from United States of America.
Numéro 2.
Number 2, Tyler Mirren.
Numéro 3.
Number 3, Zion Walker.
Numéro 4.
Number 4, Treshawn Faison.
Numéro 6.
Number 6, Callahan Young.
Numéro 7.
Number 7, Matt Simpson.
Numéro 8.
Number 8, Christian King.
L'entraîneur de l'équipe.
Coach Keith Young.
L'entraîneur assistant.
Assistant Coach James Wallace.
Et le responsable du staff.
Staff Adam Robert McDowell.
Il est maintenant temps de découvrir les joueurs de la République islamique d'Iran.
Now it's time to meet the players from Islamic Republic of Iran.
Numéro 2.
Number 2, Mohammad Mahdi Nafisi Nasab.
Numéro 3.
Number 3, Hassan Safari.
Numéro 4.
Number 4, Mahdi Abbasi.
Numéro 6.
Number 6, Nematolla France.
Numéro 7.
Number 7, Milord Souri.
Numéro 8.
Number 8, Mohamed Barnia.
L'entraîneur de l'équipe.
Coach Bahman Dosti Mala.
L'entraîneur assistant.
Assistant coach Mohammad Karam Kulibanda.
Les arbitres sont
The referees for the match are Asi Mahmoud from Iraq and Claude Dagenet from Canada.
Et maintenant, pour partager l'esprit sportif international, la traditionnelle poignée de main d'avant-match des deux équipes.
And now in a show of international sportsmanship, both teams will exchange 3-game handshakes.
Les équipes vont maintenant s'échauffer. Nous vous rappelons que le silence est très important dans cette compétition et vous demandons de respecter la haute concentration dont les athlètes doivent faire preuve dans ce sport.
The teams will now warm up and we remind you that silence is highly important for this competition. Athletes require high concentration, therefore we expect everyone to act in a respectful manner during the competition.
Welcome along to the South Paris Arena. We continue our first session on day 6 of the goalball at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. It's men's classification playoff for 5th and 6th place in the overall standings. United States of America taking on Islamic Republic of Iran. Delighted to welcome you along to goalball. It's a unique sport to the Paralympic Games. It's one of 2 sports that doesn't have an Olympic equivalent. It's a fast, physical and very entertaining sport. Goalball is designed for athletes with a vision impairment. The simple aim of goalball is to try and throw a ball past your opponent and into the back of the net. All the players are required to wear patches and blackout eye masks. It ensures a level playing field across all the players on the court. Great atmosphere inside the South Paris Arena so far during the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. But once the game gets underway, the crowd will fall silent. The referees will be guiding the crowd through the process. We still get a lot of noise inside the venue, certainly when a goal goes in. Men's classification playoff, United States of America against Islamic Republic of Iran. Chance to try and finish 5th overall in the men's side of the competition. Callahan Young, 15 goals so far here in Paris, joint 2nd highest scorer. It was a tight quarter-final against Japan. Hassan Jafari, very entertaining player to follow. 10 goals so far here in Paris, 30 goals at the IPSA World Championships back in 2022. They really are the entertainers. 29 goals scored, 35 goals conceded. Always fun to watch. The beauty of goalball is that players use a variety of different techniques to release the ball, including the 180 degrees turn, full rotation, and even some players throw the ball through the legs. Callahan Young, fine attacking player. Hassan Jafari, so exciting to watch. He'll get creative on the court during the game.
Now the starting lineup from Islamic Republic of Iran. Number 3,
Hassan Jafari in the starting 3 for Islamic Republic of Iran. Joined by Mohamed Parnia Jomeron and Mahdi Abbasi. Our refereeing team from Iraq and Canada, their voices will be heard around the venue as they guide the players, coaches and the supporters through the game. Communication is crucial between the players on the court and the coaching staff in the team bench area. Starting 3 for the USA. An experienced 3 of Callahan Young, Matt Simpson and Tyler Merrin. Tyler Merrin competing in his 5th Paralympic Games. Lots of praise from his teammates during the competition here in Paris. Arman Dustivala, head coach of Iran, guided the team to gold at the 2023 Asia Pacific Championships. He's been head coach since 2022. And was formerly the head coach of the Iran's men's youth goalball team. United States of America ranked 4th in the world. Keith Young, the head coach of the United States of America, guided the team to 4th in Tokyo, silver at the 2023 Paralympic American Games. And he'll be hoping the USA can claim 5th spot here in Paris.
Mesdames et messieurs, la compétition va démarrer dans 90 secondes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are just under 90 seconds.
The court is separated into 3 sections. Either side of the centre line is the neutral area, and the areas in front of the goals are the team area. When players throw the ball, they have to make sure it bounces once in the team area and once in the neutral area. The referees checking the patching and the blackout eye shades of all the players. Process takes place before the start of the game and before the start of the second half.
Le match va bientôt commencer. Pour rappel, au coup de sifflet, merci de faire le silence complet pour les joueurs.
Players can use the frame of the goal, and the court lines are also slightly raised to help the players navigate their way around the court. It's the second time these two teams have met here in Paris. It was a highly entertaining match. And the last time these two teams met in Pool A, 21 goals. Will it be more of the same in this classification match?
7, 6, 5.
Defense first. 3, 6, 1, and 7. Nothing shake. Yes.
This game is between Iran on my left, USA on my right. I'd like to remind everyone to switch off your mobile phone and keep it quiet while the ball is in play. Thank you. Iran is starting with the ball. Quiet, please. Center. Play.
United States of America against Islamic Republic of Iran at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games, with a chance to finish 5th overall in the standings. May not be a medal match or a semi-final, but lots at stake for these two teams. They want to try and finish as high as possible in the overall standings on the men's side of the competition. Lots of entertaining players out on the court. Hassan Jafari's one of those who just threw the ball there. He's electric on court. Moves around the court so freely and gets really creative with his throwing techniques. United States of America ranked 4th overall in the world. They've won 5 Paralympic medals. The latest was in Rio, winning the silver medal. As for Iran, first time competing at the Paralympic Games for 12 years. And a chance for the USA to score the first goal of the game. A long ball against Hassan Jafari. So the ball didn't bounce in the neutral area. It has to bounce once in the team area, once in the neutral area. Those 2 zones either side of the centre line. And the experienced Tyler Merrin slots it into the back of the net. His 9th goal here in Paris. Competing at his 5th Paralympic Games. Players can use the frame of the goal to position themselves on the court. Also, the court markings are tactile, so players can navigate their way around the court. They'll use the court markings to position themselves, certainly in that team area, directly in front of the goal. It's a tough workout for the players, with the ball weighing 1.25 kilograms. Similar to a standard bag of sugar that you'll find in the cupboard at home. Serious upper body strength for all the players. USA 1-0 up inside the opening 90 seconds. Callahan Young talks about the tides just didn't go our way during the quarter-final and moments during the Paralympics. Can they finish with a flourish and secure the 5th spot? These two sides met at the IPSA World Championships nearly 18 months ago. It was a close game on that occasion. High scoring, 20 goals. We had 21 goals in the previous meeting here in Paris, in Pool A. Are we going to get more of the same? Centre player for Iran, Mahdi Abossi. Centre player gets through a lot of defensive work. They'll coordinate the defence, try and close those pockets either side. Tyler Merrin a little bit different. He really gets involved with the attacking side of the game. Already a goal in this first half. Players will change up their position on the court. They don't have to stick to the left or right or in the centre. They can move around the team area, create different options. Matt Simpson with the throw for the USA, silver medal in Rio. Callahan Young, 15 goals so far here in Paris, 35 goals combined in the last 2 Paralympic Games. Such an important player for the United States of America, known as the 2-meter man because of his size. Helps to cover this 9-meter wide goal. Close. From Simpson, there was space in that bottom corner. It was nearly exit. Beautifully placed. And that one ends in the back of the net. Too much power for Matt Simpson. Hassan Jafari gets his first goal of the game. Going cross court. Really slings the ball. Whips it cross court, Hassan Jafari. Hassan Jafari with his 11th goal. 30 goals at the IPSA World Championships. Key player for Iran. Just conceded quite a few penalties though, Jafari. However, that one is good. And Iran turned this game around from 1-0 down to 2-1 ahead. This time it's Mohamed Mania Jomeiron. Right in between that pocket. Nice pace and bounce. Lovely from Mania Jomeiron. Only Hassan Jafari has played at a Paralympics before for Iran. Part of the team at London 2012. Players can use any part of their body to block the ball. It's a synthetic, resilient flooring, so it has a little bit of give. The players do wear some padding to try and protect themselves. Switching up the style of throw. Players can skim the ball across the court, try and get a bit of bounce, try and mix things up. Nearly. For Iran, it was nearly a third. And this game, just like the one in Pool A, is being played at 100 miles an hour. Teams have 10 seconds to return the ball once they've made the initial defensive block. So these two teams are not adhering to that. They are going for it. Matt Simpson trying to go for that left pocket, switching things up. Tyler Merrin going for the right pocket this time. Players will work in partnerships. Certainly that centre player is key to working with the two wing players to close those gaps. No let up by the two teams in this first half. Callahan Young having a go here. Players won't just lie flat on the court. They'll raise their bodies almost to try and create a ramp to push the ball over the top of the crossbar. Mania Jomeiron with the effort, and it's a ball over. So if the ball crosses over the centre line, it goes back to the team that threw the ball. Chance to build up some pressure. Mop is out, clearing away any sweat. Court needs to be dry. It enables the players to throw safely, especially when players go into this full rotation throw. Full rotation, 180 degrees throw. Sometimes even players throw the ball between their legs. Simpson wasting no time. It's a good team effort to block the ball by Iran. Using the frame of the goal, Merrin to position himself. Nice effort, ball over. Keith Young, head coach of the United States of America since 2019. Looks like he's preparing a substitution. And Matt Simpson is going to come off and is going to be replaced by Christian King, beating at his first Paralympic Games. Five goals to his name so far in Paris. New to the squad, Christian King, certainly at a Paralympic level. Well, they got back into position quickly, Iran, from that substitution. Just about got back into position.
Yes, sir, right here.
Christian King. Streaks of blue and red in his hair. Jafari with the effort. It fizzes across the court.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
26 goals between Callahan Young and Hassan Jafari. Two players who certainly know how to find the back of the net. Christian King trying to reply quickly, realizing that Jafari may not have been in position. It's a real skill to try and pick up that ball in one motion and then throw the ball quickly. If you can pull it off, you can bring high reward. Awkward bouncing effort, well dealt with. Players won't simply just lie on the floor, flat like a pencil. They'll try and raise their body, just arc their body to try and block the ball. Close once again. That's twice now Iran have hit the post. Momentum with them at the moment. Qualified by winning gold at the IPSA Asia Pacific Championships. Great support from the crowd inside the South Paris arena. There's been a lot of talk from the USA team about trying to sharpen up their defense. And at the moment, only the 2 goals conceded, but they need to try and find a few more goals. Callahan Young changed that. Good effort. Timeout called by the United States of America. Teams can have 4 timeouts during a match. Teams can only use 3 timeouts in the second half. So try and use 1 before half-time, so you can't carry it over to the second half. Space on the right side of the Iran goal. And that one goes wide from Young. Players can make noise before the ball is thrown. Good work from Merrin, realising he needs to collect that ball quickly, and Young decides to clear that one away, so it's going to be a ball over. Teams have 10 seconds to return the ball once they've made the initial defensive block. Fail to return the ball inside 10 seconds, you concede a penalty.
Yes, sir.
Different game to the match in Pool A between these two sides. "21 goals in that match. 3 so far. Good work from King, following that ball all the way. To use a lot of different senses in goalball. 2 bells inside the ball. Allows the players to hear it when it's coming at them. Using the frame of the goal to position himself on the court, Christian King.
Let's go, guys. Come on. 25. Pick it up right here.
Timeout called by Islamic Republic of Iran with 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining in the first half. Iran lead only just. They have hit the post a couple of times. Iran were certainly in a close match against Ukraine in the quarterfinals. It's tight here in this classification game. Chance to finish 5th overall in the standings. Vardy opting to go out to that left side. Players don't have to stick to their starting position. They can move around the team area, try and generate speed multiple different ways. By long run-ups or full rotation. Combination of both. King replies quickly. Abossi decides to just calm things down.
Good, 5 6.
Pass it slow.
5.5.
Good job, Tyler.
Half time here at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. And it's close between the two teams. Chance to finish 5th overall in the standings. Half time. We haven't had loads of goals, but it's been highly entertaining.
Final score was then USA 14, Islamic Republic of Iran 7. But we are having a second half still to go, and the goal scorers in first half. USA number 2, Tyler Meren, 1 goal, and Islamic Republic of Iran number 3, Hassan Zafari, and number 8, Mohammad Parnia, both 1 goal.
Three goals in this first half. Tyler Meren off to a great start for the USA. Such an experienced player, beating in his 5th Paralympic Games. Hassan Zafari with his 11th goal here in Paris. And the comeback was complete in that first half by Mohamed Parnia Jomeiron. And they came close on a couple of occasions, hitting the post twice. Story of the game in the stats. USA making a couple more blocks.
Now it's time for Cam.
Do apologise if you heard some passionate language coming through from the players.
Yes, sir.
Second half of the game is between USA on my left, Iran on my right. Half-time score, USA 1, Iran 2. USA start with the ball. Quiet, please. Center.
Back underway, second half between the United States of America and Islamic Republic of Iran. Team effort to stop that ball crossing the line. Good communication. The two teams switch ends of the court, which offers up different opportunities for the players. Some players prefer one side. And that is a clear long ball. That ball did not bounce in the neutral area. It has to bounce twice, once in the team area, once in the neutral area. And he has to face this throw all by himself. Tyler Meren already scored one penalty. And that one is blocked from Jafari. Great diving save. Big hand on the ball by Jafari.
Shot number 3. Yes, sir. Yep, set. Shot number 3. Good. Nice shot. Play 5. Yep.
Head coach of Iran, Arman Dustivala, guided the team to gold at the Asia Pacific Championships.
Yes, sir.
Iran back at the Paralympic Games, the first time in 12 years.
Right here. Shot number 4. Shot number 4. Here we go.
Good effort. Good save as well. Callahan Young revving up his team.
Yes, sir. Shot number 5. Yes. Play 5.
That's another good effort, and it ricochets off the top of the crossbar. Good work from Merin just to deflect that ball onto the crossbar. Players won't just lie flat, they'll try and raise their body, lick up their legs to try and get any part of their body to block the ball. Almost using your body as a bit of a ramp to clear it. Young switching things up, moving to this right side. Players can use the team area to try and build up momentum in their throws. Good work from King. And the crowd got a little bit excited with that defensive work from Christian King. First instinct as a player, once you make that initial block and the ball flies up into the air, is to get back to your goal line. Try and get into a position where you can block it a second time. Players will slide across the court. Cross-court effort. Throw in different directions. And that one's deflected over the crossbar. Well, both teams are really knocking on the door. We've seen some flamboyant saves in this last minute or so. Great work from Christian King again. Tyler Merin with the initial save, but King, he is bouncing around the court. It's been a high-tempo match, and now a chance just to pause. And here, Jameron just having his eye shades checked, so players can't touch their blackout eye shades whilst the game is live. They have to have permission from the referee. Teams will create game plans. They'll try and potentially even target just one side of the goal, and then maybe switch it up quickly. Some teams coordinate moves by numbers. Gustivala adamant that was a long ball penalty. The ball has to bounce twice when you throw it, once in the team area, the two sections in front of the goal, and once in the neutral area, either side of the centre line. Good support from the stands. A chance to make some noise in a game that requires silence.
Yes, sir. Shot number 2.
Christian King slightly slipping on the surface. Keith Young took the opportunity to call a timeout. Noticed that King might have just panicked a tad. Out of position as well, just lost his flow. Good thinking from Keith Young. Experienced coach for the United States of America. He's been in charge for 5 years. His second Paralympic Games, in charge of the team. There's going to be a clarification here. That ball was very close to the goal line. Initially it was saved, and then it was regathered on the line. It was an awkward effort. Unfortunate just to hit. Abossi. The referee seeking clarification from the two goal line judges. Confirmed, no goal. It was great work in the end from Abossi. Good work from the goal line judges as well. They watched that ball intently.
Yes, sir. You're good, you're good. I got you. 7. 25. Check.
No goals in this second half. It's been a low-scoring match. And that one just clips the post. Both teams really pushing hard. The last two meetings have generated 41 goals. Quite the contrast in this classification match. May not be a medal match or a semi-final, but a chance to try and finish as high up in the rankings. And pride for both of these teams. Just under 8 minutes remain. And it is a slender lead for Islamic Republic of Iran. Both of these teams were aiming to shore up their defence, and they've certainly done that. Callahan Young aiming for that left pocket. Good work from Abossi. Working with Jafari, who has the ball now. That one was whipped across the court. Dealt with by Young. And that is a long ball against Young. No goal. And a chance for Iran to make it 3.
You said defender, strong side? Sorry, guys.
Clear long ball. It was way over the neutral area. Has to bounce twice, once in the team area, once in the neutral area. Both teams have pushed hard in this second half. And now this is the chance for Iran. And it's not taken. Another opportunity passes them by. They've hit the post a few occasions. They've now missed a penalty. Will they rue those missed chances? Christian King competing in his first Paralympic Games with a nice effort. Good teamwork. Young testing Jafari. Ania Jameron. Those cross court.
Yep. Right here. Make a move. Make him work.
Shot selection is really key for the players. Can change things up. Go straight on or try and go cross court, bounce the ball, spin the ball. Court getting cleaned. Sweat dripping down from the shirts. As we enter into the final quarter of the match. Good bouncing effort and into the back of the net. Finally, USA make the breakthrough in the second half. Christian King, competing at his first Paralympic Games, gets a huge goal for the USA. He's taken 17 throws, but he's finally made the breakthrough. Into the final quarter of the match. Nothing to separate the two teams. And it's another long ball penalty against Callahan Young. Trying to force it too much And a chance for Iran to retake the lead. It's taken this time. No mistake from Parnia Jomeiron. They got away with it the first time, the USA. No mistake this time from Iran. Christian King just asking for permission to move his eye shades. Players can't touch their eye shades in any way during the game. They have to wait for permission from the referee. Which way will this game turn next? And off the post, USA this time. Hitting the frame of the goal. Court is soaking. Callahan Young often talks about the sweat that drips from his shirt onto the court. It has to be as clean as possible. The court and also the ball as well. So players can grip the ball when they throw and when they try and make saves. Cross-court effort from Hassan Jafari. King decides to have a go and score for the USA. It's 3-3. Big impact from Christian King. 2 goals in the match on his Paralympic debut.
Yep, right here. Set. Big 6. 5.
Blocking the gap in between the centre and the wing players. The centre and the wingers will work together to try and close that pocket. Tight gap in between the players. Teams will come up with plans to try and manipulate the opposition to move them about the team area. example, a dummy run there from Christian King before that throw from Young. Trying to confuse the opposition. As long as you don't make any further noise after the ball is released, you can get creative. Some players pat the floor, rub the sole of their shoe on the court, or even some sing. USA team, they communicate a lot between them. Key part of the game, goalball, is communication. And the coaches are going to have 45 seconds to get some key messages to the team. Another timeout called by Islamic Republic of Iran. Crowd inside the South Paris Arena and treated to a very enthralling match. Centre players don't often throw the ball that much. Abossi, for example, the centre player for Iran, has only thrown the ball 5 times compared to Jafari, who's thrown 40, and Parnia Jameiron, who's thrown 43 times. They don't necessarily have to be throwing the ball all the time to have a huge impact in the game. Quick reply from Christian King. Playing with so much confidence, the youngster. Just under 3 minutes remain. Tyler Merrin, quick thinking from the experienced player. His 5th Paralympic Games. A fizzing effort from Jafari. Players can throw the ball to 38 miles per hour, and this game is being turned up a notch. It's relentless. Teams have 10 seconds to throw the ball, but the players have discarded that and have decided to up the ante. It's a fast, physical, and highly entertaining game, goalball. This may not be a medal match or a semi-final, but the chance to try and finish as high as possible in the overall standings. For one of these teams, who will finish 5th at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. Just over 2 minutes remaining. It's the second matchup between these two teams here in Paris. The first game produced 21 goals. Just the 6 this time. But the crowd have been treated to a very entertaining match. Players will have patches on their eyes and then blackout eye shades over the top, mainly for safety. It also just creates that level playing field across all the players on the court. Players can't touch their eye shades whilst the game is live. Concentration key now for the two teams. One big moment could decide this game. Officials timeout. Ania Jomeiron. A little bit of discomfort. Gets a warm reception from the crowd inside the South Paris Arena. It's a high-intensity sport. Players can use any part of their body to try and block the ball. Spinning efforts. Players can spin, bounce the ball. A long ball against Young once again. That's his third. Has Callahan Young given Iran a chance to try and win this game? Ball didn't bounce inside the neutral area. It has to bounce twice. Once inside the team area, once inside the neutral area. Hassan Jafari, one goal already in the match. Can he get an important second? Yes, he can. Beautifully placed from Hassan Jafari. And now the pressure is on the United States of America to try and find an equalizer. Exactly 90 seconds remain. Just the one goal in it. Plenty of experience in this United States of America team. And they need to use all of it now. Callahan Young will be so frustrated with himself conceding those penalties. But you can concede penalties. It may not cost you, but this time it has. Hassan Jafari with a big moment. And that one hits the post. It was nearly a 2-goal lead for Iran. Feel another goal would put this game to bed for Iran. Good work from Abossi. He stopped the original ball over, managed to actually just wind down the clock a few seconds and then clear away the ball to avoid a 10-second time penalty. Teams have 10 seconds to return the ball. There was space there in that left pocket. And it's just over. A split second of panic between the United States of America players. They're still in it, and that one just goes wide. It's a game of fine margins. Iran narrowly lead. They are 49 seconds away from confirming 5th spot. The USA team are so supportive of each other. They get behind one another. One final push. Christian King comes off for the USA. And Matt Simpson comes on. Mentioned in their quarter-final against Japan that they just didn't get the bounces. The breaks didn't go their way. They need a moment here. And it was a good effort from Simpson, testing Jafari. Using the bar to position himself, Jafari. Players can use the crossbar, and the court markings are tactile to try and position yourself on the court. Timeout and 45 seconds to get your message across. Iran scored a bucket load of goals in the group stage, but they've really shored up their defence. They're involved in a tight game against Ukraine in the quarterfinals, and this has been a really solid display. And that one just goes past the post. Callahan Young so close. 15 goals so far here in Paris. It was nearly a very important 16th goal. Matt Simpson for the USA. Good teamwork from Iran. Timing is so important now. Running down the clock. And the ball just slowly crosses over the centre line. Very clever play from Hassan Jafari. As long as that ball crossed the centre line in under 10 seconds. And Tyler Merrin actually did well just to rush up to claim the ball, get the ball under control, make the substitution. .4 seconds remain. Callahan Young has to release this ball. In double quick time, he can't do it. And Islamic Republic of Iran claim 5th spot at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. Their first Paralympic Games in 12 years. A tremendous result. As for the United States of America, they finish 6th overall. Both of these teams have given us high entertainment. 21 goals in the first meeting here in Paris. Just the 7 this time. But it was tight and it was tense. And it was a highly competitive match. Final game for the two teams. Great result for Islamic Republic of Iran. They finished 5th. United States of America finished 6th. Both teams gave it absolutely everything, and now the crowd can cheer on their team. Thank them for their fantastic support. Back at the Paralympics for first time in 12 years. They finished 5th, Islamic Republic of Iran. Certainly wasn't 21 goals, but 7 important goals in the game, but Iran just tip it.
Thank you for being part of the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. The next session here at Paris Arena 6-4 Goalball is this afternoon for 2 women's quarterfinal matches between the People's Republic of China and France at 1:30 p.m. followed Canada and Israel at 3:50 p.m. Tickets still available. Well done.
Retour du public à les produits Palais 24 dans les boutiques officielles et les points de vente sur site. Votre point de vente du jour est ouvert, c'est maintenant.
The story of the game. USA making 6 more blocks, 1 more throw, and Iran, the most important statistic right at the top. 4 goals for Iran, 3 for the USA.
L'organisation Paris 2024 tient à remercier tous les volontaires pour le temps et le dévouement qu'ils consacrent à la réussite de ces Jeux paralympiques.
The Paris 2024 organizing committee would like to thank all volunteers for their time and dedication toward making the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games a success.
Allez, les meilleurs moments de cette rencontre, c'est maintenant sur les écrans géants.
Please direct your attention.
Two brilliant games in the session. France finished 7th overall as they beat Egypt by 6-4. Islamic Republic of Iran beat the United States 4-3 in our second match. We had great goals, brilliant saves, and history was made as France won their first match at a Paralympic Games. A brilliant session of goalball here at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games.
We hope you enjoyed the competition and thank you for your participation of the Paris 2000.